All in favor? Aye. Motion carries. We appreciate your attendance at tonight's meeting and value your concerns and/or opinions. If you wish to be placed on the agenda, we ask that you call or stop by City Hall no later than Thursday before the council meeting. This will help us better serve your needs by researching your request and/or concerns prior to the meeting. Anybody have any questions, concerns? Okay, approval of the agenda.
Add item B, under communications, Parks and Rec minutes. The Parks and Rec just wanted you guys to have these as soon as possible, we brought them in today.
I make a motion to approve the agenda as amended.
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion
Second,
carries.
don't forget the
Second.
I'm never gonna get that,
Let's hold
so
it over there.
I've been doing it for 10 years, it's not gonna change.
I hear second.
Good.
Oh, well, that's fine. Good to know.
Okay, we can,
Yeah, first off, it's for
okay, and we're just gonna talk about it.
so.
Come on, Ed?
You're up.
Okay, you're up.
All right, Ed Karstens, you guys just hired me a month ago for wastewater superintendent. Had a little background, I had 28 years of experience. I had hold 2 bachelor's degrees and a minor in chemistry. I got biology and chemistry background. Superintendent for 18 years of those 28. Glad to be here. I'm looking forward to doing what I can to help out your city and the municipality.
Well, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
So we'll just file
I'm just gonna kind of go over the thing. Do you know when he starts the 29th, he's already been hired?
Yes.
What's-
He's been called and his start date is the 29th to do
Okay, so
the
then,
plant training.
when that happens, is Chris staying down there on the weekends? We'll have 5 in rotation
Yeah,
or 4
I
in
think Chris
rotation?
is gonna stay in the rotation, I think that's what.
So it would be the supervisor and Chris and that. Now with Chris, how will that work with the standby?
That's a question for, I don't
With
know, I
Chris.
don't know how they wanna do it.
You mean what happened this past weekend? Or standby, you're talking about covering the weekend?
For, like Chris, cause Chris comes in on the weekend and does
Right.
part of the thing, but he doesn't know for like alarms and that. So when he's scheduled, is it you that then will be responsible for it?
I guess I'm still trying to fill out how this is all working with the staff. I really don't.
I know, and I kinda put you on the spot, and I apologize for that, I was
That's
just kinda curious, I know one of the concerns before was, into the rotation, getting somebody into the rotation.
Right.
So I was just wondering how that was going.
I don't see any reason why he couldn't get into rotation as far as covering the weekends to give everybody a
For
break.
alarms, for
For
full
alarms.
alarms and that too?
Yes, because we
Brought
have,
up to speed, I'm sure.
Yeah.
we got a checklist now for emergencies, for power outages or whatever, and once he goes through it a few times or walks through it, I'm sure he'll be fine. It isn't a lot of things that need to be addressed, but as long as he's comfortable with it, everybody's comfortable, then yeah, I don't see why he wouldn't be put on rotation as long as there's no issues with union. you know.
Yeah, okay.
Any other questions?
I just had a comment to that list, the IPP program that needs to be addressed by my department. The state gave the city a notice back in 2013 that it needs to be done by January 2nd. Told Sam when I hired him, I thought I could take that on, but as I go through what's really required, it's a little bit more than what I have time for and personnel to take care of. The city did get 2 quotes from engineering firms to put together an IPP program. So I contacted Huron Consultant tonight after talking to Sam and see where they would come in and help out. they can't meet the January 2nd deadline. Even in their proposal, they had June 30th or sometime in June of 2015. I would like to think the state will work with the city and give us some leeway to get this developed. It's an important part of your wastewater plant to monitor or to take care of industrial waste, because a plant can only handle so much. We call it loading. It's nutrient factors that we gotta be able to remove to meet our permit. And this is what the IPP is for, is make sure you don't get anything toxic to your plant to wipe out the bacteria. Also make sure we are staying in compliance with our permit. So it is a very important factor that we have to address, and after looking at what they required, it's gonna require a little bit more expertise than what I can do at this time.
Are you gonna contact the state, or will they
I called and left a message with the state coordinator to see if she will give us a little bit more time. I met with her last Thursday. She thought it was an awful big undertaking on my part. And after I started really looking into what they require, it would be more that could get done by January 2nd.
Okay.
Now, does the IPP program, does that have to have staffing to go with it?
No,
No?
no,
So our staff, it will be able,
correct, you know.
Basically, it creates a new set of guidelines for what we're allowed to take, how we take it, essentially.
Yes, you know,
Is something like done statewide, is that? kind
Yeah,
of-
most municipalities have it. We're probably one of the very few that don't have, that program in place.
you have to have one if you have what they call a significant industrial user. With Gilos online, they represent 15 to 20% of the flows and the nutrient loading that plant can handle. By state guidelines, that automatically puts you into an industrial pretreatment program or the IPP.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Parks and Rec, did everybody get a chance to look at that? So receive and file. Administrative. I'll need a motion to receive and file. Oh, both of them? Okay.
I make a motion to receive and file all correspondence.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Council members, or no, administrators report, what is it?
I think it's awesome, the park minutes here, community garden, I met with, the gentleman that's trying to spearhead that, he did ask me to put on the agenda for the, October meeting, so he's gonna come and give a little presentation in regard to the community garden. And along the same lines with parks, I know that it's been an ongoing issue with the police department and the library about, park abuse around out here. We are working on it. We just have to get creative in some of our approaches to it, so we're getting a little closer at it. There's just a lot of, abuse, abusive language, abuse to equipment and stuff from some kids, so.
We'll turn the Wi-Fi off yet?
Not yet, it's gonna go.
Why don't we try that?
No, I talked with Jennifer about it, and I told her to hold off. I thought we would try a few other angles before we just got rid of it, but I think it's gotta be turned off when the library's closed, it just needs to be turned off.
Isn't it, do they get a password, or is it just
It's
open
just
all the
open,
time?
and that's one thing that I talked with Jennifer last week about too, was a little bit of software upgrades or rotor controls, and you can just put timing on it, or you can actually time out users if they've been on it for a really long time, you can just kick them off.
A lot of the ones that are in the park right now, though, it's not for they're not there with the internet.
It's up here.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
pointing. But they're not there for that. I mean, they're not the ones that are.
That's their excuse. If
Yeah.
somebody stops and questions why they're
We'll see what that-
loitering, it's internet. Well, if the internet's gone, then they don't have their excuse to be standing around in great trouble.
We'll see what happens after tonight, because it may be taken care of.
Why don't we turn it off tomorrow and take a monitor, see where we're at, turn it off, start tomorrow,
Yeah, I'll see.
see if that helps.
You hear when I told them that Randy walked in and sat right down the middle of the
No.
street? Yeah. So. Yeah, no broken. Anything else?
That's all I got.
I have a couple questions about the
Yeah.
newsletter you sent.
I know it's really brief, but it's a good start, and I was afraid if too much language, people wouldn't read it.
Well, one of the concerns I have is that you want yard waste out there by 7 AM on November 3rd for this fall cleanup. I think it should kind of maybe be before Halloween, so it's picked up before Halloween. There used to, and I don't know if there is any more of a problem with kids setting leaf piles on.
It hasn't been a problem in a long time. Well, I say that.
That's not a bad idea, I'll talk with Mark on that.
And then, on the large branches, it states here now that they have to call the DPW to make arrangements for it. They didn't, I thought at the last meeting we kind of said that they were gonna set a schedule,
Yeah, we are, but if somebody's got a project and doing, I'll reword it.
just
But,
so that they
yeah.
know that they don't just
We'd like
make
a
all
heads
this
up too,
call.
though,
Yeah, just so they know that it's still gonna be picked up. But other than that, I think it's pretty awesome. And I know a lot of people have said that they're looking forward to just being kept informed.
It should look just like that when it goes out, it'll be slightly different, I still have to get permission to use the photo that's on the front, I haven't asked him, I don't think he'll mind, but,
Yeah,
I just gotta, no, that one is, Ed, Westbrook's photo, so I gotta make sure he's okay with us using it. I don't think he'll mind, but I still would like to get permissions.
We had that in the budget, to be able to print those and do all that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not budgeted, but we can make it work. And I think the long-term benefit of it could be worth it.
it's more for color, right? To
No.
print in color, or is it
No,
the same?
that's just the price. Yeah,
Oh,
black
okay.
and white. I just did colors, I thought that people would actually look at it.
Yep.
Is that the paper that's gonna be on the same?
No, it's just.
No,
Yeah,
it's, I
that's
just
just
printed
glossy.
on mine, I
That's-
just printed it
yeah,
on
okay.
mine so I can
Yeah, it's not,
make notes.
Okay. Council members report. I just have one question. When I'm assuming Eric ordered the stuff to do the community center. Do you know when he started?
next week.
He did start?
Yeah, I think he's gonna like wrap up today and tomorrow.
I haven't been able, I have a hard time getting in town during the day here lately. I don't know what the problem is. I just can't seem to do it, so. Well, good, he's almost, so he's pretty much done. Pretty close.
There's been 2 or 3 trucks in there just every day.
Good.
Awesome,
Yay.
yep.
That's the truckload money that they're.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you guys for that. I have nothing else, John.
Oh,
Bob?
Nope, I'm good.
Cindy?
Center lines and that on the street, is that our departments that can do the center lines and spruce them up maybe before the festival and?
We don't have the equipment to do it. I know some municipalities that do, and I am looking at.
They used to be painted by hand, like the ends of the curb and stuff like that,
Oh, I
you
think
know?
talking like the lines in the street.
All of it, the lines on the street,
Yeah, the ones on-
curbs where they come in, just to
Those will be
spruce it up
done,
for the
yeah.
festival, I think it would look nice.
I think the work crew used to
But
do
the actual lighting
curbs.
in the street, the last several times we've done road striping, is contractors come in. It's not cheap.
No.
And there's a couple of towns that have equipment to do that, and hoping that they'll let us rent it or borrow it or swap equipment for a week or something, so.
And I spoke to Comcast about in the council meetings on the cable channel, to do a live stream onto the cable channel. It's gonna be just under $10,000, and, they already have Monday night locked in, so you wouldn't be able to do it anyhow. But if a copy of this is made and sent to Comcast, they will, free of charge, put it onto their school channel. Any time that we can send it up, as soon as possible, they'll take care of it. And then, I had a question on the repairs they made on our sidewalks. It's kind of bumped up, are they coming back in to smooth that out?
They're coming
And
back.
is there some kind of a guarantee with that, like, or is it gonna, by the end of,
No, we still have the warranty that's on.
the warranty will be on it
Still
for
on
that
it, yeah.
still?
And they're not done, because they still have to come back for this corner rail here.
Yeah, is it gonna discolor or anything? I'm just concerned that we just
You
put
never
these beautiful
match color.
sidewalks in.
Never match color,
Yeah,
cause the
It's different
water
patches,
makes
yeah.
color. You don't let it down the same, you pour it, it'll never match.
but the sealer's gonna have a warranty on it also, or is it just the same warranty?
There's no sealer on that, is there?
It's
They did some
just-
soft cuts with sealers.
Oh,
They put
it's
just like I don't even know what they put in
It's
it.
like, I don't know what you call it.
I don't know what to
I'll-
call it.
I never, I'll ask.
And who is responsible for cleaning the flower bed up in front of where they planted all those flowers for, it's full of weeds now.
We had an agreement with Riverside when we took the concrete out and put the flower bed in, and they were going to do that. That was something they wanted. They never planted it, so finally we just planted it, later this summer when the flowers showed up. I've got to meet with DDA and Riverside to see if they're going to maintain it. If not, then we need to do something
Put
different.
concrete in there, call it.
It was really,
I think it.
that was really bad right there though, going, it was bad.
And I think the way it is right now, a lot of dirt washes out.
Mhm.
And I think one of the concepts that we had originally was to actually put a raised box in there where it would keep some of that in. It might make it easier to keep the weeds out.
Would it be a problem with the doors though opening, cause there's a parking spot right there.
Plow, snow, make it so you pull
Well,
out.
they'd be gone, yeah, they'd be gone, so flowers, not flowers and snow, so.
No, with the raised box.
The raised box would be there.
Oh, you mean like a wood box?
Yeah, it would just be like for.
I just like to see it kinda taken care of, I mean, it's right on Main Street.
Yeah, and that was, the agreement was we were gonna put that as garden space and they were gonna take care of it, and then they didn't do anything. DDA gave them an allotment for plants to do it, and they never went and did it, so finally we just did it. So,
Really,
Is there anything else we could do? I mean, is there any other ideas about what we could?
like shrubs or,
Hard to plow around.
The biggest thing with shrubs, we were afraid we were gonna kill them.
sometimes
You're
you
gonna
gotta
kill-
do
you're
though
gonna-
what you gotta
You're gonna
do.
kill them every year with snowplow. That close.
Then you go around them, I mean, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta
This
do.
is like a road
It's
salt.
the road
It's
salt.
the road salt.
It wasn't, cause even if we just use that as a place to pile snow.
We lost about 30% of our bushes at the cannery because of salt that was on the parking lot that was like from here to almost that door over there. It's amazing how much far
I
that salt
understand
flies.
that, I mean, other communities are able to do it, and I just like to see us be able to do something to keep it looking
There's
nice.
gotta be something we can do with
There's
this.
got to be.
I mean,
and
I know shrub
I'll
is expensive.
get with Riverside again and see what their intents are.
Unfinished business, we have none. New business, the community center fee schedule.
Got a page there, that's kind of my recommendation of what we adjust the rates to. Obviously, they're not set in stone, so if you wanna look at it. The biggest usage is, it's not really that big of an increase. It's it's $5 for the daily use and $20 for the weekend dance.
So on, like, the Zumba classes, because they're there every week, is they are charged this every week, or do they have a different rate, or?
I know it's a seasonal deposit, but do we have a seasonal rate? I couldn't find that.
No, she pays the daily rate.
The daily rate, the weekday rate?
But she's not been in there in August, so when she comes back, I'll have her.
I wouldn't be opposed to if we have somebody that uses it on a regular basis, that is there on a regular basis, let them stay at the old rate, only because they're there every week, and, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that, I don't know how anybody else feels.
We have Zumba, and what other weekly users do we have there? Just Zumba,
Doesn't,
just Zumba.
I think now though, with the heat being different and the air, you know, maybe we could get into something, you know, get the word out that it's not a sauna anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a lot of weight in there. I wouldn't have a problem if we kept it, if for a weekly user, or
What they were.
keep it at the regular rate that they were at, and then anybody that just uses it on a one-time basis, have that be the new rate, but
Could we do it as grandfather the one that's using it now, if it's
Yeah.
just one, let's grandfather them in?
Cause that's kind
And
of what
then
she said
from
for
here on
classes.
out, yeah, but if she decides, well, I don't wanna use it anymore, and then comes back
Then
6
it
months
will,
later,
yeah.
wants to do it, then, yeah. Because we gotta stop making money on it, we're gonna
I
invest
don't
into
know,
it,
she's not back yet,
yeah.
so,
she's coming back, right?
as far as I know, she wasn't doing it for August, I think because of the heat. but-
Cause it's a sauna.
Yeah.
It's the coldest August we've had in a decade.
Coldest summer we had, it was horrible. Okay, so is there any discussion, anybody other than, is everybody okay with keeping the, letting her stay at her current rate and then implementing the rest of these rates?
Yeah.
bookings that anybody new maybe would be,
Anything.
From this day forward,
I'll
this
go
is
ahead.
the new prices, yep,
yeah, maybe how the ones that are already in the book.
yep, they can go.
Is there a motion then to adopt the new rates with the exception of
The weekly user.
the weekly user?
Make that motion.
Second,
All in favor?
aye.
Motion carries. MERS, the COLA agreement, we did budget for this when we did our budget meetings. We pretty much had already discussed it, so I don't know, does anybody,
This is the official adoption of it, and the cost is $6,496.
The only thing that I would bring up is I know I've had a couple of retirees that aren't quite at 25 years or would like, it's too late now budget wise, but next year, to maybe look at doing something different other than just the minimum $12.
And I think we ran into that last time where it's,
Yeah,
you go to the next level and that, the next level's asking and that next level's asking.
yeah, so they've come in a few times, I had told them I'd at least let the code be known.
How close are they?
He's got 6 more years before he'd be in the, yeah,
hmm,
so,
maybe look at that
can't hurt to ask.
when we do our,
The $12 one gets, they get to raise the 2% the next year, don't they? So it's every other year.
Yeah.
so is there a motion
So
to,
move. Or second, excuse me.
roll call vote?
Geiger,
Yes.
Butler,
Yes.
Bachler,
Yes.
Willis.
Yes,
4 yeas, 0 nays.
motion carries. Public comments?
I have one now.
Yes.
Since you just fixed that, are you guys gonna start having your meetings back over there now?
I would like to, I'd love to. I would really hope we could do that.
I have a question about the internet service over there, because I know with the live streaming,
There's internet over
There's
there.
Wi-Fi.
Definitely have Wi-Fi.
awesome. And yeah, I would rather meet over there. I think it's just easier for people to get in.
We'll have to do an official notice when we are ready
Yeah,
to officially move it.
At one point, we talked about having, a regular council table built over there, but I don't know if we ever looked into that, or, I would just like them to be even, I would be grateful.
yeah,
Because I'm
yeah,
kinda
well,
short
we-
tonight.
tables that fit together, right?
Yeah, that would be great.
Wasn't
Well,
there
the round,
tables
they
over
did,
there?
the round.
Yeah, the
I was
ones
gonna
that
say
go-
they did over there.
Yeah, they do,
Yeah,
they do. So we wanna look at maybe moving that over there, or when would everybody like to do it? How much notice do we have to have?
Let's make sure it's running first.
Okay. All
that
right,
might be a good idea.
maybe we can put that on the agenda for our next meeting. Okay, anything else? Approval of accounts payable. Any questions?
What's our limit to bid out? Like, has that changed? I'm just asking because years ago it was $3,000. Is it still 3,000?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know.
Anything else?
I make a motion to approve the accounts payable in the amount of $223,040.77.
All in favor?
Aye.